you got a copyright strike on your channel and now you're panicking, thinking YouTube is about to delete everything you've ever made. Or maybe you got a copyright claim and you're not sure if that's the same thing or something totally different. And nobody around you actually knows the answer. Here's the thing. Most creators use these two terms like they mean the same thing. They don't. And mixing them up has cost real channels real money. Sometimes even their entire channel. So in this video, I'm breaking down exactly what a copyright strike is, what a copyright claim is, how they're different, what actually happens to your channel when you get one, and what you should do next. Whether you're brand new or you've been posting for years, this stuff matters. Especially now, when more rights holders are actively scanning YouTube every single day. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with copyright claims because honestly, this is the one that confuses people the most. A copyright claim, YouTube calls it a content ID claim, is when a rights holder, a music label, a film studio, a TV network, somebody who owns content, their system detects that you used something they own inside your video. Maybe it's a 10-second clip of a song. Maybe it's background music you thought was free. Maybe it's a few seconds of footage from a movie trailer. Here's what actually happens when you get one. Your video stays up. Your channel is fine. But one of three things happens depending on what the rights holder decides to do with that claim. They can mute the audio in your video where their content appears. They can block your video from being watched in certain countries. Or, and this is the one that stings, they can monetize your video, meaning the ads that run on your video now go to them, not you. You did all the work, you built the audience, and someone else is collecting the check. And honestly, that third option is the most common one. Labels especially love this, because why take the video down when they can just make money off it instead? Now, a copyright claim does not go on your channel record. It doesn't count against you. It doesn't put you at risk of losing your channel. It's a business decision, not a punishment. But it can still kill your revenue. And that's a huge deal if you're trying to make this your career. A copyright strike is a completely different animal. This is when a rights holder doesn't just want money from your video. They want it gone. So they file an actual takedown request through YouTube's legal process. YouTube reviews it, and if it checks out, your video gets removed. And here's where it gets serious. That strike goes on your channel. It's a formal warning, and YouTube's system is 3 strikes, you're out. 1 strike, your channel gets restrictions. You can't live stream. You can't post videos longer than 15 minutes, and you can't run custom thumbnails for a week. 2 strikes within 90 days. Those restrictions come back harder for 2 weeks. 3 strikes within 90 days. YouTube terminates your channel. Everything gone. Your videos, your subscribers, your watch time, your monetization. All of it. I've seen creators who built years of work lose their entire channel over 3 music-related strikes in a single month. Not because they were being malicious. They just didn't know what they were doing. And nobody warned them. Nobody tells you this, but a copyright strike can also affect channels you own. If YouTube links multiple channels to the same account and one gets terminated, the others can go down too. So let me make this crystal clear. A copyright claim is a rights holder saying, I want something from your video. A copyright strike is a rights holder saying, I want this video off the platform. One is a business move. The other is a legal action. Now, what do you do when you get one? If you get a copyright claim, you have options. You can dispute it if you genuinely believe you have the right to use that content. Fair use, a license you purchased, something like that. But be careful here. If you dispute and the rights holder rejects it and escalates, that claim can actually turn into a strike. So don't dispute unless you have a real reason to. You can also edit out the claimed section right inside YouTube Studio without taking the video down. Or you can just leave it and accept that the money from that video goes to someone else. It depends on how much that video earns for you. If you get a copyright strike, the first thing you should do is not panic, but act fast. You can try to contact the rights holder directly and ask them to retract the strike. Sometimes they do, especially if it was a small creator or an indie label and it was an honest mistake. You can submit a counter notification if you believe the strike was wrong, but that puts you into a legal process, so make sure you know what you're doing before you go that route. And look, the best move. Learn before it happens. Use royalty-free music, use properly licensed footage, and understand what fair use actually means before you rely on it. Fair use is a legal defense, not a free pass. Here's your takeaway from all of this. Copyright claims affect your money. Copyright strikes affect your channel. Both matter. But one can get you terminated and one can't. And you need to know which is which before you post another video. If you've already got a claim or a strike sitting in your YouTube studio right now, go check it. Like right after this video, go to the copyright section in Studio and read exactly what it says. Half the time, creators have claims they don't even know about. And if this video helped you finally understand the difference, drop a comment below and tell me which one you've dealt with on your channel. A claim or a strike. I read those comments and I'm genuinely curious how many of you have been hit without even realizing what it meant. If you want to go deeper, I've got a video on how to legally use music on YouTube without ever getting a claim in the first place. Watch that next. It'll save you a lot of headaches down the road. Subscribe if you're trying to build this channel the right way. I post creator education that actually matters. And I'll see you in the next one.